Y'all are a disgrace.
We're watching a fall of this administration.
What I think is interesting about this case, this story, is
in the small Illinois town of Dunn, political tensions are reaching a boiling point as a fierce power struggle unfolds between Mayor Tiffany Henyard and Trustee Bella. What began as a disagreement over transparency and accountability has escalated into a deeply divisive conflict, splitting the community into opposing factions. Bella has been outspoken in her criticism of Henry's leadership, questioning whether decisions are truly made in the best interest of Dunn's residents. Meanwhile, Henry's supporters argue that she is navigating the town through challenging times to the best of her ability. The once routine board meetings have turned into battlegrounds, charged with heightened emotions and public clashes. Residents closely follow every decision and statement, as each move becomes a flashpoint for controversy. The divide between Bella's supporters and Henry's defenders continues to widen, leaving the town fractured and uncertain about its future. With reconciliation seeming increasingly unlikely, concerns are growing about the long-term effects on local governance. Will this political discord lead to meaningful reforms? Or will it further erode public trust in Dunn's leadership? As both sides remain locked in their struggle for power and influence, the town's future hangs in the balance. For now, residents can only watch and wait as this high-stakes drama unfolds, aware that its outcome will shape Dunn's trajectory for years to come.
Mayor invited the community to Township Talk, where she responded to our report.
Tensions are escalating in the village of Dalton, Illinois.
As tensions are escalating the village of Dalton, Illinois, as Trustee Bella continues to publicly criticize Mayor Tiffany Henyard's administration, particularly on matters relating to the village's finances. Known for her outspoken nature, Bella has been closely scrutinized in the village's financial status, raising concerns about expenditures she deems dubious or problematic. Bella and her supporters have accused Henry Art of overspending and deliberately obstructing the documentation process to avoid public scrutiny. The conflict has become increasingly bitter as Bella pushes to expose what she believes to be financial mismanagement. The divide between her and the mayor has only deepened, intensifying the already charged political climate in Dalton. This struggle reached a boiling point at a recent board meeting when Bella Ray pointed questions about the village's expenses, particularly those that appear to have been presented under questionable circumstances. She questioned whether predetermined financial figures have been set for specific projects or events, demanding clarity on the true nature of the cause involved. After an uncomfortable silence, the village's attorney attempted to justify the expenditures, explaining that individual bills under $55 could be paid without prior board approval, with invoices being retroactively approved. The attorney also claimed that these costs were covered by a special event fund designated for such purposes. However, Bella's probing revealed that these expenditures were merely the surface of a much larger issue. Additional financial transactions had also been processed without board approval, deepening concerns about the administration's fiscal responsibility and transparency. Response Mayor Henyard defended the spending practices, arguing that all expenses were within budgetary limits and dismissing Bella's concerns as unfounded. She labeled Bella's accusations as exaggerations, suggesting that the financial protocols were followed as required. But Bella, frustrated by what she saw as a serious violation of financial protocol, voted against the motion, criticizing the process as ambiguous and deceptive. She pointed out that event invoices have been deliberately split into smaller amounts, each under the 5 threshold, to bypass the approval process. Together, Bella, a staunch advocate for government transparency, argued that it was the trustees' responsibility to challenge the mayor's decisions and ensure accountability in public financial matters. Her stance resonated strongly with many in the room, further heightening the tensions and amplifying public scrutiny of Henyard's leadership. As the debate grew more heated, residents increasingly dissatisfied with the situation began to openly question the mayor's handling of village finances. This speculation that Henyard's administration was engaged in a broader pattern of questionable spending, lack of transparency, and a disregard for accountability. The situation reached another boiling point when Henyard presented the village's budget at an unusually late hour, just minutes before the board was scheduled to vote on it. This move only intensified suspicions, with rumors quickly circulating that the mayor's financial mismanagement went beyond isolated incidents and pointed at deeper, systemic issues within her administration. The timing of the budget presentation raised further doubts about the transparency of the decision-making process, and residents began to wonder whether they were being kept in the dark about the true state of the village's finances. While political drama in Dalton continues to unfold, tensions are also rising in the hip-hop world, where separate but equally intense feud has emerged. The animosity between Big Meech, his son Lil Meech, and rapper-turned-businessman 50 has escalated, with the relationship between the parties becoming increasingly strained. 50 Cent has publicly exposed allegations of Big Meech's suspected cooperation with authorities, a claim that has only fueled the growing public feud. To controversy took a dramatic turn when Big Meech's planned Welcome Back Legacy celebration was abruptly cancelled, reportedly due to Lil Meech's insistence that his father's name should not be associated with the scandal. In response, Lil Meech lashed out at 50 Cent, further deepening the conflict and intensifying the drama that surrounded Big Meech and his criminal legacy. Big Meech, whose real name is Demetrius Fina Rosit Infor, Me, as the leader of the Black Mafia family, BMF, one of the most notorious criminal organizations in American history. BMF was a powerful drug trafficking and money laundering empire that operated in the 1990s and early 2000s. With close ties to the hip-hop industry, the organization amassed millions of dollars through it, illicit operations, leaving behind a lasting impact on both the criminal world and the hip-hop culture. The ongoing disputes in Tin and the drama surrounding Big Meech reflect broader tensions that have become a staple